what you want. This ain't what you want.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Minnesota Vikings. On that visitor's sideline, you can look at the Washington head coach. His team lost last time out, trying to turn things around this time. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach, Kevin O'Connell. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really...
Oh, and they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game. Matthew Judon in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Bolden. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
In motion now, it's Collins. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Washington offense is going to make their way to the field for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Mike, this is a big boy game, and sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between a win and a loss. And I think if you asked him, he'd be the first one to say, listen, my performance last week was not good enough. I have to make better decisions. I have to be more careful with the ball and where I put it. So his ability to improve from last week's game, both in production and decision-making, is probably the #1 storyline to follow heading into today's game.
First down run picks up 8, so now it's 2nd and a couple. Once again, it's Sanders. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Washington.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. run here with Vaughn. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a gain of a
Third
yard.
and long.
And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Love. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It is a gain of 16. They get the third down conversion by about a yard.
First down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Ready up.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick throw, taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Washington
A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's Sanders to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Sanders. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Washington. His 12th touchdown of the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commander is 7. Vikings nothing.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense and receiver Nico Collins set to take over. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. Room to run at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 18. And the Vikings first down.
Now, faking the give. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
By Trenton Simpson. A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16. At the 35-yard line.
He'll drop the throw. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Minnesota.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
4 yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Let's go now.
In motion now, it's Collins. A fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Stevenson. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Back to throw. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Vikings. Ryland's kick here is good. The Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tackle there by Will Anderson. 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Love to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
And a Commander's 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Love.
35-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
Love. The throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Love. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's good for a Commander's 1st down.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll work this out wide for Sanders. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
That'll be intercepted. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The Vikings offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll run Stevenson, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Minnesota. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38.
To throw is Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Love. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. We'll go right back to Stevenson. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
Gain of 2. And the Vikings, first down.
I'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now running left, here's a jet sweep. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
17, Jalen Waddle. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pass is caught over the middle. It's Wiley, the tight end. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run here with Stevenson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop.
Brings up second and 8 at the Commanders.
In motion now, it's Collins. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
First and 10.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Stevenson, and he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 2. And the Vikings first down.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Matthew Golden. That's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 2.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. We're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10.
Let's go.
Now Vaughn. He'll get in behind his blockers. Get forward for a pickup of 3. Entering Cooper. They're on the 10.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go.
On play action, Love. Going right. It's taken in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
First down.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Good play action with Love. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Come to the line now on second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Here we ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's got the hookup to C.J. Uzomah. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Ready.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
On the ground, it's Sanders. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Washington.
That's
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game.
Here we go. Here we go. 52, boom, set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On throw, on the move, is caught. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
On second down, Love. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Vikings have got it. Inside the 30.
Don't you just love when you get a chance to see the big guys run with the ball? It takes them back to their glory days. Every one of these guys at some point when they were younger was a running back, and they might not get the ball a lot, but when they do, they try to take advantage of it. He was able to go back for a big return. Doesn't get 6, but he's going to take him a minute there on the sideline to catch his breath.
Second down and 3.
Second and 3 at the Commanders' 17-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the
Back to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Makes the score.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Down. 60 red. 60.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Makes the score Vikings 24, Commanders 21.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Jackson on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports
Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. All right, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the NFL's all-pro quarterback 2 years running, Lamar Jackson. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the running back for the visitors. He's been terrific in the first half. This, the first of his 2 touchdown runs.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Come on, ready?
He'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Ready? Hut, hut.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Adoree Jackson makes the tackle.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Washington. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage.
Commanders 28, Vikings 24.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jackson now to return it. Good return as he takes it across the 30. The Viking Patriots offense and Ramondre Stevenson heading out onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard
Here we ready?
A run up the middle, it's Sanders. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Ready up.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
A run up the middle with Bigsby. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Dallas Turner on the stop. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go. Ready.
We'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The extra point by Bass is good. The Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Vikings 24.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
2nd and 8.
Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that one incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's complete. It's Waddle. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
Number 17.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
That Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. And he's not the type of quarterback that wants to play off script. He wants to operate within the rhythm and the timing of the offense, but with them flooding the back end, he ultimately has no choice but just take what he can on the ground, and now they find themselves staring at a fourth down.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are able to get it back within a score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Love. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
Taking off, and nice work there. It'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Sanders. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
First down.
Once again, it's Sanders. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a handoff to Sanders.
Another carry for the running back.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle, and he'll get about 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the option, they give it to Stevenson. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one caught. He finds Golden. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Here's a short throw caught by Wiley.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's got room at the 30. Still on his feet. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Stevenson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
In motion, it's Waddle. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's made there by Waddle. And he's got another one. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they?
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Commanders' offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Vikings offense and receiver Nico Collins set to take over. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
They'll throw out of the gun. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
4th down.
He'll drop to throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Vikings. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Here's 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
A gain of 10 yards.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Washington.
To throw is Cousins. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they put him down for a sack.
As
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this, and he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both